Hello guys, welcome back to Bull Honk. So at the last episode, basically I got lost gas, started running around all over the place just to see that I had a time mission and I had to kill time anyway. So off camera yesterday, I went and trying to kill time again, did the exact same shit. I don't even know how. I still wasted gas in another police car. I walked and ran all over the damn creation to find stuff. Thought I was going to the hotel that I usually stay in. Couldn't find it. It ended up at the old guy with the wheelchair. His damn house. Don't know why I did that. And then finally I shaved and fell asleep at like the little precinct cop place in town. Because I think there's two different locations. Because I think where I needed... Fuck you. Where I need to go is where the meeting is the bigger section. And like, I kid you not, when they mean that stuff doesn't open up, they fucking mean it. Cause like, the damn precinct that I like slept at didn't open until like 9:30 or something stupid. I never got to go into the diner. When I got lost at the old guy's house, I fucking, that's when I ran out of gas. And you don't need Zach's thing, I'm telling you right now anyway what happened. And ran out of gas, so started walking, found a trail like in the woods that I could go across. And come across a human sternum, just normal situational stuff you run into every day. York even said for some reason he had a prompt that said like yeah. I don't know if this pertains to the investigation. Maybe I should tell somebody. No shit, you should tell somebody. I mean, you gotta tell Dr. Usher, the halftime headliner / coroner, that he needs to, hey, maybe take a look and analyze this shit. Even though I don't think he's really a coroner. I don't know. Medical examiner? This town doesn't seem big enough to have a medical exam. I don't know. Anyway, somehow, in all this stupidity, I have all these flies around me because I think I stink. I shaved, but that doesn't seem to help. Maybe I think I needed to change my suit. Somehow I got back to the exact same phone that I saved at on the last video. Like, great. So, I'm within the time now. I took some napsies finally, too. And hopefully... I'm within where it needs to be at for this meeting. So let me get the fuck over there. Oh, yeah, let me fix my thing. Now that I remember. Yep, never fails. Always into something. Always knocking.
So, where shall we go next?
Where the hell do you think, my guy? Can I go off-road? Uh-oh. Well, why not? Hey, finally something that matches this damn music, okay? Like, this music seems like action-y packed to where you would knock into a little shitty fence. So I am all supportive of this decision I just did. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, like there's Jim. I don't even remember who Jim is. Oh, this isn't even like jail. I don't know why I meant that.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Don't get any ideas, York. music's so wrong for this.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough
Flies
role.
all around.
That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Is that foreshadowing or something?
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
You see it?
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Which I'll explain to you in very graphic detail right
I've
now.
come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice.
Never mind my pungent odor.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places at all costs.
How old was Anna? I thought she was a grown-ass people. Or, like, woman.
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining.
You already do.
Now, I've heard the folklore story of the Raincoat Killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Because it's all your fault.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Yeah. Siblings.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
You got everybody in for the common sense shit, but okay.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
I wonder if I can get that coffee.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
What? What'd he say? This is not help. Still very unnecessary.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
I can't wait. Hope I don't offend with my odor.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
This all seems like a big fucking waste anyway, but whatever. Jump in! Whee! Oh, I'm gonna leave the freakies over there for a sec. You from the audience. Oh, okay, guess
Quite
I
a
am.
performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
He says you're a bitch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved.
The
But
fuck
for this
are you
town,
talking about?
to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me,
This whole time
that
I
is,
agreed.
with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know.
Shit,
you
I'm
can
on
force
George
you to
with this
talk, you
one.
know.
Forward with George! Yeah, shut the fuck up and just say it right. God.
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
Yes.
pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Poof! Bye! Alright. You from the audience. You're really good at what you do, I swear. Alright. I'm not even wrong about there only being 20-some people in this fucking town. Jeesh. This may be even less. Observe. So, I didn't get to talk to anybody. That's just great. Talk. 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 Talk!
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Finally. That's another thing that happened. I woke up, like I did another nap, and I became hungrier. Not to the point where it was like messing with my health or anything, but I do need to actually eat something, so.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again.
Seeing as that's how
How
it
could
was
one
about.
do such a terrible thing?
Question mark.
I'm still in shock.
Am I in shock?
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you
Tramp stamp.
show it to me, please?
Ooh,
What?
right here.
Now? Here?
Where's your
Yes.
hotel?
Please. This is vital for our investigation.
We're in front of all these old ass farmers. York.
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
York. Don't let me try it.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
Oh, it
it
did.
told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You want to see that tattoo, Zach? A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
How old are we supposed to be? Open. I need any of these, but...
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
So you're saying she deserved to die because she was just a little naive? Like, what a bitch. You know, that smile was creepy as fuck.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
You're not supposed to divulge that shit to other people, right? Anyway, bye! Here's money over here. That went nowhere. Cool. Running for my money. Where'd she even go? Oh, okay. Cowboys! I think.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
See?
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Because it's fucked up. I don't know.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
Quint. Your dumbass
I
hat.
memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town.
No, you didn't.
I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
What are you doing?
Sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do.
Samus wanna watch.
Okay.
Samus wanna watchies.
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat.
Yeah.
That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name.
So
I can read
you
him
pull
like a
out
book,
that shit out of your
Zach.
butthole. I wouldn't really be proud of that if I'm being real. Alright, hun, I gotta... Oops. Hit him with the bar, apparently. What about this guy? Another darts duder.
You're York, right? I'm
Yeah,
Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well,
Oh,
Richard,
shit.
I'll have to correct
Are
you
you
on
done,
that.
Samus? Are you done?
Crimes don't
You're
care
good.
about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well,
do you know?
I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You
Oh,
seem to
yeah,
know a
she
lot.
Lives off like insurance money.
How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Usha.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided.
He
Sally
would know that
isn't
anyway.
really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was the sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Okay. Hey, it's me.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. You must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
Of
But
what?
you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
That had nothing to do with this. Back to thinking. Back to thinking. While I'm back to stinking. Who's this?
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
And you're the general.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
Gimme.
Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Is that the scrapyard?
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
You're the one that's in a suit and you got flies covering you. Because you smell like sewage. So I don't think you got to really worry about that. More goobers.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Milk barn. Wait, no, that's the wrong people.
Anna worked at your husband's
She's
diner.
they're the diner people.
What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster.
I don't know.
Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Watch, I don't even do any of that. Pirates. Me.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
You didn't say anything. Oh, no shit, then. Random toolbox. Brian Fury? Oh, no.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith. Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. God. Ooh, what? Well, hell, maybe I do. Boom. What?
You've got...
Shut up. Shut up. I need to get rid of things. I need this gun. Give me a gun. Alright, Oh, wait. Huh. Okay, so... I thought that one I had in the lumber mill, like, fell off me or something. I'm not even sure. Okay. Can I buy? Yeah, thank you. Give me some of that Panda Bear. What? Eat butt. I want to. I have stuff for that. What? Oh, this place sucks. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Hey, Lily.
Agent York, your speech frightens some of us a little. You should work on being more sensitive with words when talking to groups.
Really? I tried my best to be gentle.
Well, you're done.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Just Becky, really. She works part-time at the store. She's been acting strange recently.
Strange? How?
I took the boys along to visit her house today. I was just worried, because she hasn't come into work at all after that incident. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them.
That's creepy.
I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Hey, York! You were rocking it large up there!
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since elementary school.
You made me think, man, things can't go on like this. We need, some action or something. I was pretty psyched up, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real psycho in town. Pretty sweet gig. But now, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man. I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him, right, FBI?
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love, too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
He's having a moment.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Or she has dementia. I mean, you know. Oh God! Oh jeez! Old beans! Oh, Julie!
Oh my! My pot is getting cold.
Why'd you bring it?
Hey, mister! My pot is getting cold!
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney!
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
She has a pot, not like, I wouldn't think a cake. You didn't even help her, idiot. Alright, and I need to save. But, See?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut up! I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
This fucking guy.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach,
can't
perhaps
even
you
wear
can
a
tell
belt
me.
right.
Why did she bother coming here?
Damn. How do I remember? Oh, he's the one
Jim.
that found the Anna.
Thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Oakley dokley. None of this was helpful. Alright. Let's see, have I found anyone else? Alright, I came off that hallway. No, I came off this one actually. Because this was up like near the stage. Who dis?
Good evening, Agent.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Fuck off.
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
The hair or her?
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Bye! Bye, guys! Thanks for nothing. Gaga no. Whatever, husband. Shit. County home, take me home.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greendale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
God, potatoes. Big ass booths. Jeez. Why didn't they eat in one booth?
I've been sheriff here for a long time now.
Very accurate.
And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe. Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned.
You don't. Well, you were
The case
on
I
that
was
shit.
on until last month. Well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual.
Seems like an inconvenient cup.
The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
Let's fucking
For
go.
me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too.
I just
That
crossed
was
his
too much
line.
It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else?
Other fucked up stuff I've seen.
An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Whatever, dog.
Well said, Agent Morgan.
Is it?
We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
'Cause it ain't.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Alright, cool night. Bye. Pay my tab. even know where my car went. Actually, I don't think I even had a car out there. I went with these yo-hos. Alright, it's dark. And I bet you... Oh yeah, I'm going right back to the damn phone. I'm back right back to the damn phone that I saved out before. I think I should just call it here, and then like once it's morning, I feel like more of the stuff will... Oh, okay. No, you know what? Yes. Thanks, phone, for telling me that. Alright. I'll add the... Okay. I won't stop here. Let me go get a car. Let me just conveniently borrow a car over here. Try to find the damn hotel again. That way I can save. Maybe I can get cleaned up too, because this fly is starting to annoy the shit out of me. Song, the hills aren't alive here in this damn game, so... Smashing and shit. Ooh, cookie. Glad it says what it is.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
Shit, okay.
First, the victim. Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, fuck. Are they gonna make me quiz or something? Oh, no!
That's right.
Yes, thank
we
God.
found the same red seed in her mouth.
According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things.
Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
It was a shoe, wasn't it?
That's right.
Oh, thank God.
A broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered.
What if that was just her shoe? Like...
Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people.
Did you see 3 different prints? Like shoe
2
prints?
or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal.
Whatever, my guy. Are you gonna send that to him?
Have I forgotten anything?
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Shit, apparently I have to remember everything for you, so...
What do you think she was holding on to?
Wasn't that it?
That's right. A round object.
That one I should have forgot.
Marks on her hand suggested peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related.
Not very sure.
But we don't know for sure.
No, you don't, do you?
Next, the town folk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, they just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything.
Girls, ew.
But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
Her back made you melancholy? That's kind of weird.
I think this case may take a while.
Emily! Lunchtime, Emily!
I forgot all about this.
Later.
You'll eat right now, young lady. You need to listen to your mother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
But I want to hear it now.
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you coming?
Root beer. Maybe not the root beer I drink. They sit up front. Just ends with me smashing something in the background. Like, oh God. How many damn episodes are there? Oh, God.
Are you thirsty? You must be very thirsty.
No.
You only take milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk. That's all.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
I'm Becky.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do. Take a sip of coffee and go.
Ew. Gulp.
Huh?
Okay. What was it? Okay. I'll take the chocolate chip cookie from my weird ass dream. Why not? This I won't. I'm dumb. Fuck that shit. Anything over here weird? I need to take back with me when I wake the fuck up? Huh? No? Alright. Why would you just straight up eat tomato sauce?
That's me. That's me when it happened.
Debate.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
Okay.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
I still stink. Okay, sleep. Maybe if I change my suit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the flies are gone, yay! I don't smell like shit. Alright. I know I just saved, but you know, fuck it. Now that I'm actually in the house. Or I mean my hotel. Alright guys. I know that I didn't really physically do much in here, but at least it's been way more interesting than it was in the last episode. At least I'm not running around the desert like wasting gas in vehicles and shit. We got somewhere in the story? I don't know. But at least it's unlocked a way for me to, like, when I go on to the next episode, at least I can, there's a whole shitload of stuff I get to do. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.